What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Basic Talks podcast with your host. I'm Jay. You already know your boy Z's down there, man. Burks is back again, man. Hey Z, tell him up. What's up, man?
What's
What's up,
going on,
man?
people? Welcome back to another episode of the Brady Talk, man. Another fire ones, you feel me? Let's get it on. Let's get into it. Jay, tell them what we have for today.
Y'all already know. If y'all a big sports fan, y'all already know the big news that we jumping into. James Harden traded to the Los Angeles Clippers. And if you didn't know, that's why you watch Brazy Talks, cause we got y'all.
Hey there, Brady Talk Nosy here. Did you guys know there's 25% of you guys that's not subscribed to the channel? We aiming for 500 subscribers before the year ends. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just like a click like that. And back to the video.
Man, James Harden has
crazy.
been done to the Los Angeles Clippers. Let me get the details exactly.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You want
the
if you
trade,
recently,
man.
if you recently watched the last couple of Brazy Talk videos, we actually had a prediction of where James Harden would go if he ever got traded from the 76ers. And one of them was the Clippers. And I think Jay was the one that said that he will get traded to the Clippers, partially get traded to the Clippers. And look, it happened. That's why you gotta watch the Brazy Talk video, because we don't cap. So going on the full details, Jay, when you ready.
James Harden and PJ Tucker went to the Clippers while the 70 got multiple draft picks. I mean, like 5 different draft picks. They got Robert Covington, Marcus Morris, KJ Martin, Nicholas Batum, and as I said, like multiple draft picks, like a 2028 unprotected first round pick, 2 second round picks, and a 2029 pick swap. Now, see, what do you think about this trade? James Harden is now pairing up Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, they back together again.
Paul George with Kawhi Leonard. We have 4 stars on this team. 2 former MVPs, a finals, well, 2-time finals MVP, and an NBA champion. This team is stacked, literally.
This team is stacked, but it's like we never seen like something like this before. Like, come on, have you forgot the goddamn Brooklyn Knicks days with Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Blake Griffin, what's his name, Ben Simmons. So it's not like sorry, excuse me. It's not like, oh great, that's a great trade for the Clippers and shit. You created almost a super team. Almost like a super team, but come on, we've seen shit like this already with goddamn Nets, bro. So it's like they could fall, but they wouldn't make the playoffs. 100%, I think they would make the playoffs, but I don't think they would make it far. Like I said, we've seen some shit like this already happen. So we all thought goddamn Brooklyn was that time of age. We thought Brooklyn was gonna win it all, and look what happened. Then them boats just falling. So I'm not really surprised with the trade or nothing like that. It's like sometimes it's just like, why? We've seen something like this already. You feel me?
So, where you see them going? Is it championship or bust? First round, second round?
They is beatable. They is beatable, but I have them.
Where you think this team ceiling is gonna be? Currently constructed since James Harden is there. Do you think it's gonna work? Do you think it's gonna fit? Like, what you seeing?
I don't think it's gonna work out. Nah, because like I said, it's just like Brooklyn days. It didn't work out in Brooklyn days. Why would it work out in Clippers right now?
Because of injury, though. I'll step up because of injury in Brooklyn. That's why I didn't work out. But
of course, there was a lot of injuries in Brooklyn, but that shit was still didn't work it out. You still had some days with Kevin Durant and KD was playing. I mean, you and Kevin Durant and James Harden was playing, and they were still losing games. You still have we still have when James Harden and Kyrie was playing, they were still losing games. You still have when they all was playing, they were still losing games. So it doesn't still make a big difference. Like I said, would they make it to playoffs? Yes, 100%, 100%. I don't think they're making the playoffs, but winning it all, nah, nah. Because in their division, they got. If people remain healthy, and key word, if people remain healthy, you still got the Suns for one in their division. You still got the Warriors one in their division. Who else they got? And I won't even count the Lakers. I won't even count the Lakers. I won't even count the Lakers. But you still got the Denver Nuggets in their division. You got three other teams in your division that will blatantly knock you out, either in the first round or second round. Like I said, man, I've seen it. So we've seen this already. So it is a beatable team. Amazing still away trade for the Clippers, by the way. Amazing still away trade. But again, like I said, again, I've seen this already. It's beatable.
I agree with you from the standpoint that they're beatable. Like if they get into the playoffs, so shit's not right. Chemistry wise whatsoever. They can be had. But I like this trade for the Clippers, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because initially when I saw the trade, I was like, like as I was like we've seen this before. Stars hopping on one team, and it's never worked. Like we've never seen it really work. We've seen Golden State work because Golden State was a team and they just added Kevin Durant like boom, and Kevin Durant is just that type of player. Anywhere he goes, it works. We've seen it work with KG because with Boston or whatsoever, he brought that defensive side which Boston really needed at the time. They had Pierce, they had Ray Allen, they had enough offense, so they just needed that defense. We saw it work with when LeBron and Bosh came in. Bosh was that defensive anchor. LeBron was, that playmaker, offensive machine, and Wade was just that slasher. So we've seen it work before in some instances, but for the most part, we've not seen it work because at the end of the day, what will be the fault of this Clippers team? I think it's ego. If these players let their ego get in the way, like if James Harden want to be, 30 points per game, James Harden, or if, Westbrook wanna, but Westbrook has been sacrificed. I don't think Westbrook want. I think Westbrook is the player that's sacrificing the more. And I think someone like James Harden has to sacrifice too. Kawhi is gonna be Kawhi. You can't go away from that, and PG is gonna be PG. I think you can't step away from those players. I think you still need more defense on the team, but I like the bench that they have. Norman Powell is still there, Bones Highlands is still there, Terrence Mann is still there. So that's why I still like the trade for the Clippers. But if they can sort out their egos, if they can set roles, and these players, I'm talking between the four. I'm talking specifically between Kawhi, barring health, because we know if Kawhi gets injured again and PG get injured, and I don't want them to get injured because everyone is talking about it or whatsoever. That's what I'm saying. Barring health, if this team figures out their roles and how to play efficient basketball together and stay within that role, then honestly, this team is unstoppable. Honestly, this team is unstoppable. And as I said, I like the move for the Clippers because the Clippers went all in because it's now or never. It's time to win a championship right now. And if they don't win, blow it up. But guess what? You have contingency plans anyways because you got four starters that you can choose from. Because say you're going to let go James Harden in the future, you still got Kawhi. You still, or if you want to let go PG, you still got PG and Harden and Western. You see what I'm talking about? You still got some stars to attract some money or attract fans to when you move over into Inglewood because, they're not going to be in Staples next year. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a lot of that with the Clippers. I like the trade, but as I'm saying, if they can get this act together, and they basically traded nothing for James Harden, like Covington, like really, like 3 and D, okay. We can get that all over the league. But Batum, okay. 2 points per game, okay. You said him goodbye. KJ Martin, he's young. He's young, athletic. good defense, good shooter. I like to see they keep him and see, if he could work out the team. But, probably the Sixers were pushing for some young type players, see what I'm saying? And I like the trade for the Sixers too. Because, the Sixers got, as I said, 3-and-D guys. They need that in their squad more. But I really think the Sixers need a playmaker. Because I don't know if Tyrese Maxey is that playmaker. I don't know yet. I think he's more of a scorer than a playmaker. I think need a playmaker. But we'll see. We'll see. That's
We'll
my
see.
ideas. Great, man.
That's our details
My
on it.
prediction, how far are they gonna go? As I said, I think they can win if they figure out how to play together. But if they don't,
Like
they
I,
probably drop out the second round. I'm talking Barn Health. They
as
drop
I
out the second
said,
round of Western Conference Finals. I
this is
think
how
that's the
this is
lowest
how
that
this
they'll
is how
go.
this is how I
I think
think.
that's the lowest
This is how I think.
that they'll go.
This is how I think they're gonna win. If some teams have some injuries, they're gonna win. But if some teams still like remain healthy, they is not winning that, bro. 30,
Always have.
they not winning. If you talking about winning it all, nah, they not winning it all again. They not winning all. If some teams remain healthy, they not winning it all.
See what I'm saying, man. But we have another big news. And guys, your phone should be on today because today was trade deadline in NFL. Big news. I can't believe this trade happened. Chase Young from the Washington Commanders has been traded to the San Francisco 49ers for not a first round, not a second round, a third round pick. Z, what do you think on that? Chase Young to the 49ers for a third round pick.
First of all, these they made the 49ers defense more powerful of what they are already. They put two,
Yeah.
they not one, but two,
Monsters
two
on the line. Monsters.
monsters on the defensive line. And it's crazy. They both is from Ohio State. Nick Bosa and Chase Young, both on the same line
For a third round pick.
for a third round pick. That was the stupidest trade ever I've seen in my
San Francisco was
I've
smiling when
seen
they
in
saw
my
that.
life. Like, what happened with y'all with the Commanders and Trey Young? Oh, I said Trey Young, Chase Young. Like, what happened? Like,
Did he want to force the trade? He saw
did
the
he call the
franchise.
trade? Like, did he call the trade,
I
or they
didn't
got
see
tired of him or something?
I didn't see that where he requested a trade, but probably I'm thinking, of his talent. Because when I saw it initially, I'm like, isn't Chase Young nice?
He's
They
nice.
trying to
He is
they
nice.
trying to deal Chase Young, and I'm like, okay, you're trying to deal Chase Young. Maybe you want a haul. Maybe you trying to get some picks to rebuild this shit out. Okay, but like the 49ers,
That's what I'm saying.
they're in the NFC too, right?
Yeah.
They're in the NFC too, so you're straightening up your conference. So even if you're trying to build for the future, are you betting that this guy won't be legendary as he's already proven? Because this guy was a monster. Before that ACL injury, he was a monster. He had Washington's defense up there. I think it was the year that they faced Tom Brady in the playoffs game. Their defense was up there. He was a monster. He was killing it, bro.
Trey Young is
This
nice.
is
He's a D.
massive.
He's a beast. Like, why would y'all do that type of trade? Like I said, something that gotta happen for that trade to happen, bro. To take a third round pick,
That's why I'm
bro,
kind of
and
skeptical.
y'all put two monsters on the same line, Nick Bosa and Chase Young. You know how crazy that sounds?
It's like Ohio State again, as you said. That team was tearing up everything.
Exactly. See, you
everything.
thought the defense was bad, was hard. They got harder now. Like, just wait until Chase Young just
So
get on the field.
granted, the 49ers defense have been playing bad for the last 3 weeks. They gave up, well, not against Cleveland. They played good against Cleveland. I think they gave up like 19 points against Cleveland. But Minnesota, they gave up like 30 something points against the Bengals this past week. They gave up 31. That's not really good. But, and watching the games
Bro,
and so
even
forth,
though
I
it's,
think they were getting away from
I
their
know,
identity.
I know it haven't been
So
really good, but they got the help they needed, nigga. They really did got the help they needed, and that's what I'm saying. You thought
it was already not.
what?
No, I get it now. I get it now. Like going for the quarterback now. Like this is a team strength. Because
I
remember,
feel
like
sorry for the quarterback because you got like two big ass niggas coming for your ass. I pray for the quarterbacks they play, bro. I really do, man. I feel sorry for the quarterbacks, man.
he feels sorry. Yeah, I
I
feel
really
sorry
do,
too.
man, because it's like, goddamn,
Imagine
how you
Nick
supposed to
Bosa was
fight through
already
that?
a problem. Nick Bosa was already a problem by
Exactly.
himself. Defenses, offensive coordinators and head coaches were scratching their head when they said, "Yo, Nick Bosa was scratching their head." Like players like Micah Parsons and Nick Bosa and J.J. Watt, like they scratched their heads off for those players. But not only that, now you got to focus on Chase Young. So somebody's gonna eat. Somebody's gonna eat. So like.
That's some crazy
I
shit,
think
man.
the 49ers just upped their chances. Although they've lost 3 straight, I think they've upped their chances. I think there's a bye week this week, and they'll be right back in the mix, right back in the fold. They
And
get a week to
if it's a bye
clear.
if it's a bye week this week, oh, that's even better because next week Trey Young
They
is on
get
the
some
starting line.
to,
I said Trey
you
Young.
know,
Trey
they
Young is on the starting line. Go
they
ahead.
get some time to mesh him into the team and whatsoever. To understand, what they're trying to do. So like, man, it's it's not scary nights yet. I want to see the first game or a couple games or whatsoever how they play, but like well,
It's scary
man,
now.
tough, man.
Tough. And we're almost there to playoff time too. Really,
Yeah, week 8. Well,
yeah,
no, week 9.
yeah,
Week 9 will start
yeah. We're almost there
tomorrow.
to playoff time too. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
crazy.
Mhm.
God damn, the year went fast. Fuck, damn. We're about to hit November, December around the corner. Shit.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
It is Halloween today. But other than that, it's been today's Brady Talk video, man. This one has been a little bit short, but a little nice and simple. We did have to get these ones out of the way. Don't worry, we still got nice pre-recorded videos that will be heading out very, very, very soon. And we still got some more stuff coming very nice for you guys. You just gotta wait on it. And yeah, man. Jay, you got anything else you want to say before we end off the game video?
I love y'all. Peace.
It's been your boy Z.
Boy Jay.
And we out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Nigga, why you pause?